Today we're going to be looking at how to subtract integers using a number line. We have a couple of examples that we're going to work through together here, so let's get started. For question number 1, we're being asked to subtract 5 from 3. And as we can see up top highlighted in yellow, whenever we're subtracting positive integers, it means that we're going to be decreasing in value. And just as the arrow that's pointing to the left suggests, we're going to be decreasing in value by moving along the number line to the left. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to locate our 3 on our number line here. And then since we're going to be decreasing in value, we're going to be moving to the left 5 times. So we have once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and 5 times, which is going to leave us at -2. So when we take away 5 from 3, we get -2. Now moving on to question number 2, where this time we're being asked to take away -6 from 4. And as we can see up top highlighted in yellow, whenever we're subtracting negative integers, we're going to be increasing in value, so we're going to be moving to the right on our number line. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to locate our 4 on our number line here. So we're going to put a circle on the 4 there. And then we're going to be moving to the right 6 times because we're taking away a -6. So we're going to be increasing in value. So we have once, twice, 3 jumps, 4 jumps, 5 jumps, and 6 jumps, which is going to leave us with 10. So when we take away -6 from 4, we get 10. To explain why it is that we end up increasing in value when we're taking away a negative integer, we can think of this as just owing $6. So let's say that I went out with a friend and I had a movie ticket, and when we got to the movie theater, I totally forgot my wallet at home, so he covered the cost of my popcorn. Well, that popcorn cost me $6. So that means that I know that I owe my friend here $6, so I have a -$6. Well, I happen to have $10 in my wallet when I get home, but I know that I owe him $6. So that means that I know that I'm going to owe him $6, and when I take away that $6, I'm going to be left with $4 in my wallet. Well, what happened is I met up with my friend, and he said to me, "You don't actually owe me that $6 because you had the movie ticket in the first place, so don't worry about that debt." Well, that means that I don't have to worry about that $6 debt anymore, which means that I don't owe him that. I've taken away that negative, so that's going to leave me with my $10 that I originally had because I don't actually have to give him anything. Another way that we can think about taking away a negative integer is we can actually just add the opposite. So if we have 4 and then we're going to add the opposite, well, the opposite of -6 is a +6. So we can think of this as just adding 4 plus 6, which is going to give us 10 as well. So let's try a few more examples to make sure we have this down. So for question number 3, we're being asked to subtract -4 from -3. And since we're subtracting a negative, it means that we're going to be increasing in value because we're taking away a negative. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to locate our -3 on our number line. And since we're going to be increasing in value because we're taking away that debt of -4, that means that we're going to be moving to the right 4 spaces. So we have once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times, which we end up on 1. So that means that when we subtract -4 from -3, we get 1 for our answer. Now moving on to question number 4, our last problem where we're being asked to subtract 5 from 4. So since we're subtracting a positive integer, it means that we're going to be decreasing in value. So we're going to be moving to the left on our number line. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to locate our 4 here, and then we're going to move to the left 5 spaces. So we have once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and 5 times, which is going to leave us right between -2 and 0. and the value that's going to be between -2 and 0 is -1. So that means that when we subtract 5 from 4, we get -1 for our answer. So hopefully by now you understand how to subtract integers using a number line. Help make math less complicated by smashing those like and subscribe buttons. As always, enjoy today's math journey.